Kaiju Action Figure Showcase 45. Today we finally have a figure that I've been wanting for quite a while. It is Shin Gomez from Shin Ultraman. Yeah, it does look a lot like Shin Godzilla. That is intentional because the original Gomez in Ultra Q was built atop a Godzilla suit. So they built this Gomez atop the Godzilla animator doll or whatever it's called, which is pretty fun, pretty clever, and a good look. I've been wanting this figure for quite a while, and my partner gave it to me for Christmas, so that makes me very happy. And continuing with more Ultraman, we have little Kaiser Belial here, Ultraman Belial, in his Armored Darkness armor. He was pretending to be Armored Darkness. It was years ago. He just pretended to be Armored Darkness for a bit. And then he popped his head off, and I was like, what? Belial's in there? He's with the Heavenly Kings, and he's killing all Zero's friends. And then Shining Zero happened, and he took over Zero's body, and there was some crazy stuff going on in this little mini series or whatever it was. It's been a while since I watched it, quite a while. But yeah, I try to get all the Belial forms that I can, and I've had this one for quite a while. I got the tag somewhere too. And then down to Godzilla, we have one of the mini Trend Masters baby Godzillas. This one specifically has big old claws and kind of an action feature where this like pops up and it's like goes down real forcefully. Kind of a really good sculpt and paint and stuff. They really just don't make them like this anymore, unfortunately. This toy line kind of killed the Trend Masters Godzilla stuff, so that makes me sad, but I'm still glad I have this really cool figure from my childhood. And speaking of figures from my childhood, here's a little weird one you probably didn't expect. The Rock Titan from Hunkules. Yeah, I have a few of the Titans. I'm selling my Ice Titan, but this guy and my Lava Titan I am keeping because I think they are cool little dudes. You know, I guess you could technically count them as kaiju. I really like him. I think he's neat. I just think he's neat. And last but not least, probably another unexpected one. Bada bing, bada boom, it's George from Rampage. Yeah, this is the smaller George that came with the little Dwayne The Rock Johnson and the little San Diego Zoo stand up and stuff. I actually like it. I think it's a pretty solid figure, both literally and metaphorically, and I think these are very expensive now as well, for some reason. So, very, very fun and very, very cool. That's it. Thank you all once again. If you want to buy some kaiju figures of your own, check out my physical and online stores, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.